President Trump is facing a deepening conflict with the Catholic Church in the United States, a significant segment of the American population. A recent government decision to cut funding for a Catholic charity has exacerbated tensions already simmering from a public feud with Pope Leo the Fourteenth. The Trump administration announced in late March the termination of an $11 million contract with Catholic Charities in Miami. This contract was crucial for housing and caring for unaccompanied migrant children entering the United States. This move effectively ends a relationship between the United States government and the Catholic Church in South Florida that dates back over 60 years to the arrival of the first Cuban exiles. The decision comes amidst growing tensions stemming from President Trump's sharp criticism of Pope Leo the Fourteenth. The Pontiff has made resistance to the United States war against Iran and concern for the welfare of migrants cornerstone principles of his papacy. The Office of Refugee Resettlement, which is part of the United States Federal Department of Health and Human Services, had for years paid the nonprofit organization Catholic Charities in Miami to shelter migrant children who enter the United States without parents or adult supervision. The feud was triggered by Pope Leo the Fourteenth's criticism of the Iran war, specifically President Trump's threat to destroy Iranian civilization. President Trump responded on his Truth Social platform, labeling the Pope as weak on crime fighting and terrible on foreign policy, urging Leo to get his act together. He later told journalists he didn't think much of Leo. President Trump also drew criticism from other Christians by sharing a controversial artificial intelligence-generated image on his platform, Truth Social. The image depicted President Trump in white robes and a red cloak, laying a healing hand on a man in a hospital bed, with a woman praying, fighter jets in the background, and the Statue of Liberty alongside the American flag. This image, which implicitly portrayed President Trump as a Jesus-like figure despite disclaimers, has since been deleted. Influential Catholic clergy in the United States have voiced strong concerns. Archbishop Paul Coakley, chairman of the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, stated he was disturbed. Archbishop Alexander Sample of Portland was more explicit on social media platform X, expressing deep concern over President Trump's remarks during the holiest time in the Christian calendar, Holy Week, and Easter, stating they did not meet the standards expected of his office or his professed Christian faith. With approximately 1/5 of adult Americans identifying as Catholic, the decision to cut funding for Catholic charities is expected to further strain relations between President Trump and a significant segment of the electorate. What's your take on President Trump cuts Catholic charity funds amid Papal Feud? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.